What's the story, wrestling fans? Orton McIntyre Part 4. The Fiend makes an appearance. And a change in the Women's Survivor team. All that and more coming up on the Wrestle Story. Welcome back to the Wrestle Story. We discuss all things wrestling, the legends of the past, the superstars of the present, the trailblazers of the future. We stream every Monday after Raw, every Wednesday after AEW and NXT, every Friday after SmackDown.
What is up, everything?
Wow,
worked?
I think that was the best intro we've ever had.
I'm very surprised that everything worked, because it generally doesn't work like that. Well, guys.
That was amazing.
Oh, dang. I didn't think the show was that great.
I would give it probably a 6 or 7 out of 10.
Like, there was nothing on it that kept my interest.
Well, that's because you don't like, you don't like Orton, so that kind of kills everything
Well,
for you.
it's not even about Orton. It's about the entire feud. I don't want to see it anymore. Because we've seen it 18 times.
No, just 4.
So, it's like, why?
Yeah, it's just been 4.
But I don't care. It feels like it's been a lot more than that. And it
Well,
makes me
yeah,
not want to
I
watch
get
the show.
that. I understand that.
That's what I'm saying.
And, you know, I mean, I don't know. It is what it is.
We're going to get into it.
Yes, we will.
So,
Make sure this went out.
I'm also making sure the tweet went out. Hey guys, what is up?
I did. Oh, everything actually worked. Oh, my goodness.
Mr. G's over here having a celebration because everything worked. So, yeah, you want to kick it off?
Kick off. Congrats, Drew, for winning the title again. This Monday Night Raw was better than the past couple of weeks. I would agree. I think it's been better. It was definitely better. There were some spots that were kind of slow. We'll talk about it here. So Drew starts off the show talking about winning the title, and I don't know. He talked about a lot of things. Are we celebrating Mr. G's intros? With all the tech issues that have happened, I guess we reached that level. Yes! Oh, boss time. There.
You're a fool. So we start the show off with the Drew McIntyre, and he's all like, I gotta fight for the title later. And I'm like, you freaking So we're getting that later in the show, and Miz and Morrison come out to intimidate.
After Randy did his little deal from the big screen.
Well, yeah, he did that, but I tried to forget that. So Miz and Morrison showed up, and they were like, oh, look, you should be scared,
Hello,
Drew. You should be paying attention. You should have your head on a swivel because I'm Mr. Money in the Bank, and I could cash in if you win the title, and even if you don't win the title, I could cash in. So you need to watch out! And I'm like, but wait, didn't you do this the last 3 weeks?
Yes.
Like, I get it. You're Mr. Money in the Bank. But I feel like if you're doing this every week, it gets a bit repetitive, old, annoying, redundant. Something I don't want to see.
Yeah. Bray showed up, not the Fiend. He appeared on the Tron. Yes. But his appearance was... His presence was felt.
So
I can feel it, Pretzel.
So this is fine.
I don't know. The only issue, and this is this was bad. I thought I didn't think this was good. Simply because why are Miz and Morrison going after McIntyre?
I don't know, because you think they wouldn't want to do that, and then they started talking about the Fiend or like Bray Wyatt or something, and it was very like.
Well, they keep waving the Money in the Bank thing around in front of McIntyre. Like McIntyre's like, if I was him, I'd be going, dude, I'm not sure you know this, but
I'm not the
as of right now, I'm not your champion.
And it doesn't make any sense.
So, why you're coming at me? No one knows.
So
You keep waving that thing around in front of me, and what's it mean? Nothing.
So McIntyre and what's his butt are, like, standing there, and Miz is talking all about, like, the Fiend or whatever, and how the Fiend, like, terrorized his 1-year-old child, like, last year or something, like, right before the Royal Rumble, when they were doing their feud or whatever. And I'm like, okay. Okay. Alright. So, we're talking about that, and we're doing that, and then they leave. Just walk out.
Yeah.
That was that.
First Bray Wyatt match, not the Fiend. Yeah, it's been a while since... Bray hasn't had a match in a while.
No. It's been a bit.
Yeah. Hi, guys. Congrats, Drew. Yay. Sarcastically. How you doing, John Elite? James says, I am confused why take out Dana and Mandy only to put Lacey and Peyton on Team Raw.
Dude, we're going to talk about it because I have some questions as well.
So this opening segment, I wasn't real impressed with.
Not really.
It kind of like... It's like, okay.
Well, then
this is part of why Raw I didn't think was like super great, but it was okay.
I just didn't think it was good.
Well, because I didn't. The beginning was not good. Like that whole opening segment was way too long and like was pointless.
Well, they then have this next segment, which is just as stellar as the first. It's Asuka and Mandy and Dana versus Lana, Nia, and Shayna, and I'm like, why? So Lana can get put through a table for the 9th time?
Yep.
Okay. So she gets put through the table and, well, they have the match and they lose because of Lana. And I just don't care.
Well, Lana's going to be in the hero at so
I don't care. It doesn't matter to me. There's nothing to it. Like, I don't care.
Well, that's what I'm saying, but the point of this is why they're doing it, I don't know, but that's what's going to happen.
And I know that, but it's stupid. And
because,
it's like, it's not like I care now, so why would I care when she saves the Survivor Series team?
I get that.
It doesn't matter.
It doesn't make a lot of sense what they're doing because they're pointing towards the whole Drew McIntyre winning tonight was everything was set up to where he had to win tonight.
It doesn't make any sense. And I'm like, I don't care about this. I don't care about Lana going through a table 9 freaking times. In fact, it's just, like I said, old, repetitive, annoying. It's like 9 weeks in a row she's gone through a table. For what? For this stupid Survivor Series match that she's going to win and then she's going to be, like, off of TV and she's going to disappear because she's not going after a title or anything because there's no chance she's winning any of that. What is the point? Nobody feels any sympathy for her. It just makes me angry. Because it's like you're wasting time doing stupid things that aren't necessary. What is the point?
Yeah, I agree.
It's not adding to the Survivor Series match whatsoever. Nobody even cares about that because the teams are absolute trash. So it's like, why? Why? Lana's going to be the sole survivor. They're making Lana the ultimate babyface. But they're not, though, because people don't like it. People are like, what is the point? It's not making her an ultimate babyface. It's not helping her at all.
Yeah, I agree.
It's just like me, okay? I'm sitting here. I'm literally yelling about it because it's like, well, stupid. It's taking up time on television for what? What purpose?
I don't know.
There's no reason to do it.
No.
I mean, you said the Survivor Series thing, but outside of that, there's nothing. She's not getting a title. That's not happening. It's stupid.
I agree. I don't like what they're doing with it. Doesn't make a lot of sense. So, let's see. Did you guys like Raw? I did. I thought the first part was slow. The first part of Raw was, like, slow to me.
Nope.
Lana is going to be the sole survivor. They're making Lana the ultimate babyface. Yeah, I don't think so. Well, they're trying to, but it's not working well. Retribution's first win as a team. They suck. Yes, they do.
Can't argue with that statement, man.
They do.
So, after this, Lana gets put through a table.
For the 9th time. Shayna even made a comment of, you've put her through a table, like, for, like, over, like, 2 months.
If all of this is leading up to some stupid split between Shayna and Nia because Shayna's tired of Nia putting Lana through a table, I'm going to be so angry. Because this is a dumb way to do it. There's about 18,000 different ways you can break them up as a team. And if they choose to do this one, where Shayna's like, I'm done with you because you keep putting Lana through tables and it's quite annoying and, like, what's the point? If that's how they break them up, I'm going to be severely upset.
Yeah, I would agree.
Like, you will not hear the end of it because it is dumb.
Yeah.
So.
You know, Vince is just punishing her because they're a fun person. Yeah, I don't know. Who knows?
It's not at all because Rusev's in AEW. If they were punishing her, she wouldn't be on TV at all.
Yeah. Tonight was Funhouse Bray's first match ever on TV. Yeah, I think so.
Was it?
Yeah, he hasn't had a match since, like, February, I think. But that wasn't on a...
It was on a pay-per-view. It was against The Miz.
Well, it was that. And he had one before that wasn't on...
He had one at TLC, I think.
He had a house show that he wasn't...
But those don't count.
That wasn't taped.
So...
Tonight was a Funhouse Bray. Okay, we read that. Say goodbye to Zelina. Yeah. Goodbye, Zelina.
We're going to talk about Zelina towards the end here. Once
yes.
we're done talking about Raw, just to kind of, further talk about that, because new information has come out. So yeah, that was the Lana segment. I don't care.
So then we get the New Day versus the Hurt Business.
This was a decent match. I felt it went on a little too long, but it was a decent match.
Definitely a good match. I thought this was a good match. I think that this is kind of where things picked up a little bit. Because the first hour was just like slower than ever for me. Like terrible slow. And so I felt like falling asleep because it was that bad.
I don't know. It went on a little bit too long for my liking, but it was a good match.
Yeah, definitely a good match. A lot of back and forth. I definitely thought that they were going to give the titles to the Hurt Business, the way it was going. And then it shocked me, and they had the New Day win.
See, I think doing the Hurt Business versus the Street Profits at Survivor Series, it isn't going to draw as many people in as the New Day versus the Street Profits is, because you have the tie-in of, like, Big E, and you have, sort of, like, the New Day and Street Profits are kind of, like, the same team, sort of. You know what I mean? Like, they're both sort of that, like, more comical, like...
And the thing about
they have more of a fun side to them.
Yeah.
So I think that's what's going to draw
And it's like you said,
this
is tying the Big E back into the whole thing. And it's making me wonder, since Big E is on SmackDown,
whether he's going to help Team SmackDown.
Is he going to help Team SmackDown and help the Street Profits beat the New Day?
Or help the New Day. One of the two. I think that we're going to see some sort of interaction between the two of them.
Minds want to know.
It doesn't make any sense for them to have done these, like, Street Profits and... Big E segments over the last several weeks on SmackDown if they're not going to do something with it. So I think it just makes sense.
Yeah.
For something to happen with Big
E. New Day versus Hurt Business was good. Might have been match of the night, Observing Stuff says. Yes. I think it could have been. Definitely a good match.
Yep.
It kept my interest.
Yep.
Well, a lot of close pins. And, I mean, I felt New Day had to win just because of the whole thing with the Street Profits.
Yeah. It just made sense.
New Day versus Street Profits, first time ever, should be a fun match. Definitely, James. Definitely should be a good match. The Fiend don't show up because October is no more. Yes, Halloween is over, so the Fiend is now not showing up ever again. Till next Halloween.
Would you be saying the same thing about Carmella if she was being put through tables every week? I most certainly would be saying the same thing because it's stupid, it's pointless, and there is no reason.
Yes. Stupid, pointless, and no reason.
Like, there's no reason to be putting somebody through a table 9 weeks in a row. It's dumb.
Yeah.
Makes absolutely no sense as to why they're doing it. It's stupid.
I agree.
So.
Then we get Team Raw versus Retribution.
I don't know what to say about this, because, why? This didn't help anybody. You have your Survivor Series team going into Survivor Series looking like a bunch of chumps because they just got beat by the guys who have been beat the entire time they've been on Raw. So what was the point?
So now my question becomes, will they add Retribution to the match?
No, probably not. That would be stupid. I hope not. Please. Retract that statement.
I'm just saying.
No. Retract that statement.
Will Retribution
Retract that statement. Retract that statement so the people at WWE don't think it's a good idea.
Sorry. I'll go back.
Thank you.
Retribution won.
No. Okay, go ahead.
And it kind of looks bad for Team Raw going into Survivor Series.
It does. It looks really bad for Team Raw because it's like, okay, well, these fools, i.e. Retribution, haven't won anything since being on Raw. They've done absolutely nothing. And so they then beat the team that is supposed to go on to Survivor Series and beat Team SmackDown. What?
Yeah, I don't like it.
It's like, what? The point was AJ Styles' team imploded. But see, they could have done that without putting them up against Retribution and making them look like chumps further for being beat by the team that has been beaten by everybody. So, like, no. Doesn't
So
fly.
here's a question. Retribution enters the match, and the Hurt Business says, hey, you know what? We beat Retribution multiple times. Why are we not in this match?
That would be so stupid. Like, if they're just like, let's just make it a free-for-all. Let's put everybody in this match.
Yeah.
Like, no, let's not. That'd be stupid. That'd be dumb. That'd be dumb. It's a totally, like, a WWE thing to do, but let's not. Okay? That totally defeats the purpose of everything you're trying to do with Survivor Series, even though Survivor Series means absolutely nothing to anybody.
James,
It defeats the purpose.
They're not breaking up Retribution right now. They got a winning streak going.
Oh, yeah, of one win. What? Wow.
Just have Retribution be unmasked. Yeah, I agree.
This didn't help anybody.
But then you can't use the name Slapjack and T-Bar and T-Bone and Mace and
Reckoning,
Marvelous and Magnificent. And
like, I literally don't understand.
I think Big E's going to turn on the New Day. He might. That's why I wonder. Me facepalm because Team Raw don't like each other. Yes, definitely Pretzel. I don't understand it. I do not get it. The whole idea behind what they're doing with Team Raw is kind of
dumb.
Yeah. Why? Like, if you were to pick a team, and your team is not doing well, why don't you fire the team members and bring in some new people?
I don't.
Instead, hey, let's go and have a match and fight each other every week. Okay.
I don't understand it. It truly doesn't make any sense.
So you know what this means? Team Raw is going to win the Survivor Series.
Probably. And it's stupid. And it's dumb. And it makes absolutely no sense. But it's...
Yeah, I mean, just saying that Team Raw is going to win. I think the match of the night Sunday will go to Asuka and Sasha.
I agree. I think that's going to be probably the best match on the card.
Very well could be. Depends on Sasha.
No, but Asuka and Sasha have had really good matches in the past, and I'm thinking that they're going to have the best match on the card.
They might.
And they've had literally no build-up for their match whatsoever.
No.
None. At all.
But has there been any build-up for any match?
There's been more build-up for the Raw Survivor Series, or the Raw Survivor Series. The 5-on-5 Survivor Series team matches, both men and women. They've done more with Bobby Lashley and Sami Zayn than they have with Asuka and Sasha. They have done more with the entire Drew and now Drew Roman thing. They've done more with all of that than they have with Asuka and Sasha. They've done absolutely nothing with that match whatsoever. I think Sasha's cut maybe one promo where she's been like, Asuka, I'm going to beat you at Survivor Series. I'm the legit boss. Like, I think they've had one promo.
Hashtag blame Vince. Yeah, I agree, James.
One promo. And Asuka hasn't done anything.
Yeah.
Nothing. Where's Asuka been on television over the last, I don't know how many weeks? Nowhere. That's where she's been. She's been sitting in the back doing nothing. If she's even at the shows.
Roman and Drew WrestleMania 35. We're going to get Roman and Drew at Survivor Series.
Guys, it's really annoying to watch some of these matches have some sort of build-up, and then you have this one match on the card that has absolutely nothing, and it's like, what's the point? Why are you even doing it if you're not even, building it up for anything? Like, what is the point?
So now here's the question. Will Sheamus, at Survivor Series, will Sheamus help Drew?
I don't know. You got me.
Because you know that Jay is going to help Roman.
Yeah. Maybe.
No build whatsoever. No, there hasn't been any build. This is the thing I don't like about it, is there's just no build at all. I meant to say rematch. Oh, rematch Roman and Drew at WrestleMania 35 possible? Asuka has done
Getting
nothing
the
but been a
Survivor
fantastic
Series.
wrestler and not get used.
I don't understand it. I literally don't understand why this is the like what's the point?
Yeah, I agree.
So we have the Firefly Funhouse.
This was good.
This was the best segment on the show.
This was good.
I'm sorry, hands down, this was the best segment on the show. So essentially, we have the Fiend or not the Fiend, Bray Wyatt and Alexa. They're in the Funhouse, and they're like, doing stuff. And they had like an agility test, and Bray like beat on. Oh my gosh, what's her name? I'm drawing a blank.
The Buzzard.
Mercy the Buzzard, and Ramblin' Rabbit, and he was
Yeah.
all like, "Wacha," and beat him out of the way. And then there was a spelling bee thing, and they did that, and that was pretty funny. What else did they do in this segment?
The Dart.
Oh, the dart. Ramblin' Rabbit
Where he hit Ramblin' Rabbit in the heart.
died again.
Yeah. Good thing he's got 900 lives.
So this is pretty good. And then after they kind of talked about The Miz and how it's like, you're going to regret calling me out, dude. But I will fight you later in the show. So then we get Bray Wyatt versus The Miz. This is pretty good. Really enjoyed this. Alexa came out and she was like, well, The Miz at first was like, please, Bray, please. Like, come on, dude. You tormented my child. And, like, please don't. And then Alexa came out and was like, ha 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 ha, no. He's here. And then Nikki Cross came out and was all like, Alexa, what are you doing? Alexa. And then Alexa...
No, that's not what she said.
Sorry, I was just... Sorry,
was-
that was too much Dominic. That was too
there.
much Dominic Mysterio, my bad. I was really missing his presence on this show. That's probably why this show sucks so much, is because I don't have a segment to do my stellar impression. But she was all like, Alexa, the Fiend is bad for you. You need to come home with me. And then Alexa went berserk and beat Nikki upside the head. And then we get the match, Bray versus The Miz. This was decent. Didn't really have any issues with this. I mean, it was like fine. It wasn't like anything like spectacular, but it was like fine. The bright spot in this match though was when John Morrison was on the outside of the ring and he was by the barricade, and then Alexa like hopped up the steps and like flipped over him, and like took him with her.
Yeah.
Yeah, that made sense. And they both went over the barricade, and it was like, whoa! And it was really cool, and it was like, whoa, dude. Like, that looked bad, but it looked cool. So, yeah, I liked this.
The whole segment from the Firefly Funhouse, which was really good, up to when they had Nikki Cross there, and then Nikki and Alexa got into it. And I love... Alexa is doing an awesome job with this whole gimmick. I had criticized her before, doing the moment of bliss and all that stuff. She just sounded fake and all this stuff. But what she's doing now is awesome. I love the fact that she's... And the whole thing, after she got into this, the fight with Alexa, or with Nikki, and then they split them up. And she's like staring Nikki down, right? And then the Firefly Funhouse movie starts in, and music starts, and it's like she like on a split, she turns from staring Nikki down to, oh, he's here.
The other bright spot about that was that when they had Bray Wyatt come out, he like was like death staring at Nikki for like a solid 10 seconds before he turned to Alexa and sort of had that like switch like Alexa did, and I thought that was pretty cool.
Yeah, the whole thing was good. I mean, that whole segment was awesome. Let's go back here. In my opinion, Sasha needs to work on her promo skills. That's why I'm so not into Sasha. Yes, James, I thought she did an excellent job leading up. Her promos were good leading up to the Bayley matches. I have a feeling Charlotte and Tessa's showing up Sunday, possibly. But we're getting Sasha Banks fighting a Raw Miz Champions again. Yes, the Firefly Funhouse was fire. Surprisingly, Miz fought as a face and Bray fought as a heel. Yes, which doesn't shock me though. Feud with Nikki and Alexa Bliss. I think we're headed that way. The way Alexa rose from the barricade was like from a horror movie. It was awesome, John Elite. The whole thing that she is doing with this whole character is great. And I hope they do this for a while. I hope they don't have Nikki lose the feud with Alexa. Nikki's been through a lot since her beginning on the main roster. I think what's going to happen is...
I feel she has to lose, though.
She's going to lose.
Help build up Alexa and this whole Fiend persona, or like her whole thing with the Fiend. I think she has to win.
She's going to lose. Nikki's going to lose. And then we're going to see the crazy Nikki that we kind of saw before. I think it's all going to tie in together to where we get her back. Hello, people. How was Raw? Didn't watch today. All I know is Drew won the title back. Not surprising. Maven didn't like it. The beginning of it I thought was slow. It's not that I didn't like it, though. It's not like I have a problem with the title going back on Drew, but like I just have a problem with the feud in general. Yeah, well.
Which I'll talk about in a minute.
You don't like Randy, so.
It's not about not liking Randy, though. It has nothing to do with Randy Orton. Sure, I don't like him, but I'm not really fond of Drew right now either. And it's solely because of this feud that I am disliking both of them.
Yeah. Loving the Alexa theme. Yeah, the Alexa theme, I love what she comes out to is pretty cool too. I like what she does there.
So
in between there, we had Angel Garza cut a promo about protecting beautiful women of the world or something like that. And who knows?
Still just as cringy as last week.
Not sure what they're doing with him. No
just
clue.
as cringier as the week before that.
Yeah.
I don't know what this is. Like I'm like what?
Yeah.
I don't know what the...
Can I be a moderator in the future? Yes, in the future.
But I don't know what the deal with this was. Like, I don't get it. We've done this for like 3 weeks now, and I don't understand like what the deal is.
He loved you.
It's just weird.
And,
so also in between here, we had...
all the other people.
In between here, we also had it announced that Mandy and Dana are out of the Survivor Series match, and that Lacey and Peyton Royce are in. Did that make any sense to you whatsoever?
No.
Exactly. It didn't make any sense. I don't understand why we did that. We took out the two blondes to put in the two blondes. Okay.
Yeah.
Great. Why? What was the reason? All four of them suck.
I agree.
Like, I was dying for it to be Charlotte Flair that they were announcing is in this match instead. But no, Adam Pearce had to come into the room with his bald head, and he had to be all like, it's Lacey Evans and Peyton Royce. And I'm like, dude, what?
Yeah.
It didn't make sense.
Yep. I don't know. I don't understand why they're doing that either. But, I don't know.
It doesn't make sense.
It's one of those things that I don't know.
It doesn't make sense.
I don't understand why.
Nope, it doesn't make sense.
Let's see here. Let's get caught up in chat here. Loving, I told you it was going to be change the championship before the pay-per-view, and you said no. Yes, I said no. I simply felt that they would not change it because I felt that Randy versus Roman, they would look at that as drawing more people to watch it. But with everything they've done, after Friday, I started to think that it was going to change just because of where they were headed with it. They want to put the standalone title on Randy in the first place. I think they were planning on having Randy versus Roman. And then they switched
I don't know about that. I don't think that neither Roman nor Randy can take a loss right now. And so I think putting the two of them in a match together just didn't make a whole lot of sense. So I don't think that was the greatest option. So I think putting the title on Drew with what they did on Friday, I don't think it's going to be Drew versus Roman. I think it's going to be Drew versus Jey Uso because I think Roman's going to put Jey in the match. He's going to say, I'm not fighting. It's you. I don't care if you were in the Survivor Series match earlier in the show. It's you. You were fighting in the match. Whether you like it or not, you're going to do what I say or bad things are going to happen. So Jay is going to fight in place of Roman. And I think Drew's going to end up getting the win because Jay... Didn't Jay win on Friday?
Yeah.
Isn't that what happened? Or did Drew win?
Drew
I don't know.
won.
Whatever. But I think Drew's going to win again.
Yeah.
Or maybe Jay wins. I mean, whatever. But I think it's ultimately going to be Drew versus Jay instead of Roman.
John Elite would like to know, why did Garza still show up to Raw when I sent his ass back to the 80s? Well, he found his way back to now. So you didn't do a very good job, John Elite. You better go back and figure out how to do that once again.
Garza's becoming a creepy dude. Yup. I thought it was going to be Charlotte as well. Yep. I think that team desperately needs Charlotte. I'm the last person on earth that would ever say that, but I think that team desperately, the women's division desperately needs Charlotte Flair back because it's bad. It's bad. Like, it's bad.
It's bad.
It is bad. It's really bad.
Yeah.
Like, it's terrible.
Yeah.
So they need her back ASAP. Like, I don't know what the deal is with her being out, but she needs to come back. Like, now.
You need something for Peyton Royce and Lacey Evans to do.
But you really don't, though, because if you already had Mandy and Dana in the match...
The thing is, you could build them into something, and they've done nothing with them. And
they're
now
apparently a tag team now, but it's like,
yeah.
what?
Well, yeah, considering there's no women's tag teams.
Except we split up Peyton Royce from Billie Kay, which we were an actual tag team to what?
Men's tag teams. So...
It doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, no, it doesn't.
Randy and Roman, it didn't make sense to me either. Yeah, it didn't, because neither of them can take the L, so it needed to be something different. So I think it's going to be Drew versus Jay, actually. I believe Charlotte Flair is going to come back in the Royal Rumble, and then she's going to work with Bianca Belair. She might come back in the Rumble, but she can't win. She won last year's Rumble, and we don't need a repeat of that. No, thank you.
Roman is the most powerful star in the company right now.
Yep. Why? Who are you going to argue? The Fiend?
Yeah.
Okay, well, no, I don't think so. I think on a I feel like the Fiend hasn't been out there enough to be the most powerful,
but it doesn't take much for the Fiend to become, like...
But even so, I feel like Roman has been out there and they're pushing him as being the most powerful person in the company, so I could agree with that statement, that Roman is the most powerful person in the company.
But you see, this is why the Fiend is good.
Which is because he's not pushed out there constantly.
Yeah.
That's why I like him. I don't like Roman, but
it's also why Roman is being good right now, because he's being pushed out there, but he's not...
That's debatable.
He's not getting involved in a lot of things. He's having someone else do his dirty work.
Because he would rather, sit on his butt in the back and do nothing, which is fine. It's great. Cool.
But that's part of building the storyline and building the character.
It's I don't know. I
think what they're doing with him is good. Who would Roman face on SmackDown for the championship?
Who would Roman face on SmackDown for the championship? I don't know.
Jey Uso.
No, they don't need to do that again.
Jimmy Uso.
No.
The Rock.
No.
The Honky Tonk Man.
No.
Elias. Yeah.
No. Nope.
I don't know. Please tell me, what have Lacey and Peyton have done to take their spots? They're a tag team now. That's it. As much as I hate Charlotte's character, Raw needs her. Yes.
I agree.
Because she's the best there is. The best there was.
But it's not about being the best there is. The best there was. The best there
Just
will be. It has nothing to do with that. It has to do with the fact that the women's division is lacking, and they need somebody else who has some star power to them to, get over. Because this is not working.
Yeah. Roman.
Oh, wait! You were asking who's gonna face Roman for the championship? Dominic Mysterio.
There.
Better yet, Aaliyah Mysterio. She will win.
Roman kicked Fiend in the nuts. His greatest weakness. Well, that's the greatest weakness for most guys. Just saying. Till Becky comes back, thank you very, very much. You very much. And I was like, till Becky comes back, thank you very much. You're welcome, James.
Man. Let me guess. He's gonna kick Ray in the nuts next. Ray already has kids, so he can take Swift from Talking about Roman's challenger on SmackDown. How would you feel if Nia Jax won the Royal Rumble? Would you scream and would we get a 3-hour rant?
Yes. No, you wouldn't get it from me.
Would I be slightly upset? Yes, I would. But as long as it's not Charlotte Flair, we're good. We're all good. I would prefer Shayna Baszler, honestly. Shayna Baszler.
Shayna Baszler.
I don't know why it sounded so weird when I said it.
Yeah.
I was like, wait a second, that's not her name. Shayna Baszler. Yeah, that's her name.
That is her name.
That is her name. I didn't double check there because I was like, wait a second.
That's her name.
That is her name, but I don't know why when I said it, it sounded weird. So Shayna Baszler.
Yeah.
There you go. I'd prefer it to be Shayna. If, we're picking who we want to win the Rumble. Shayna.
Baszler.
Or Bayley. I think Bayley would be another good one.
Shayna Bayley.
Shayna. Stop. I think
Drew's
either
new
Shayna
attire is
or
cool.
Bayley. Oh, man.
His new sword is pretty cool.
Shayna or Bayley to win the Women's Royal Rumble would be
Me,
fine.
I'm Roman next challenger, and there ain't a damn thing Vince can do about it. Well, since you are both tribal chiefs, it seems to make sense that Johnny Elite versus Roman Reigns would be a perfect match. No Shayna. Yeah.
Yeah,
I can
I'd
handle Shayna.
I'd be down with Shayna.
What about Kevin Owens for Roman Reigns?
It'd be an okay match, but Kevin Owens wouldn't win.
No, if they build it up, I'd be okay with it. But the whole thing that they've done with it, I don't know, because you got to find someone that's going to make a story make sense. And I think that if you're going to do that, Kevin Owens has to get involved, whether he has Roman come out for the KO show or something, and then something happens and do it that way. But that would be okay. Sheamus face turn. It's a good question. I'm not sure what Sheamus is doing right now.
I like it, whatever it is.
I don't know if he's setting it up to help Drew, or if he's setting Drew up to destroy Drew.
Honestly, you know where I think we go from here? I think it's going to be Sheamus versus Drew. I think that all of this was to, kind of build up his confidence for the match. But then after, I think that Sheamus is ultimately going to want a shot at the title.
Could. What if Charlotte Flair comes back with Tessa Blanchard? That'd be interesting. Shaylee equals Shayna and Bayley. Yeah, Shaylee. Yeah.
Kevin Owens would make a great IC title or United States title holder. I agree. I would really love to see a Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens something. Not necessarily a feud, but maybe the two of them working together. I really like their work, and they've done some really great things, and I think it'd be fun little, blast from the past.
Alistair, they've done nothing with him to face
I
him.
don't think Alistair's making it on TV anytime soon.
I would be shocked if Alistair ever makes it on TV again in WWE.
And when he does, I'm pretty sure that he'd be put through tables like Lana.
Is it true Alistair Black wants to go back to NXT?
That's what I've heard.
That is the rumors. That is part of...
Why is that held for review? Elias is the dumbest heel.
I don't know.
Okay, then.
Because Nightbot's that way. The whole Alistair thing, it all ties into everything that happened with Zelina.
Aleister Black should go to AEW. He should.
Yeah.
He should. Yes.
He would fit in better there.
I don't know. I don't think he's gonna.
They're making Shayna Baszler look like a joke. She should have stayed at NXT. I like what they're doing with her with Nia.
I am not opposed to what
good.
they're doing with her and Nia. I think it's okay, and I'm not mad at it. While I do wish they were doing maybe something slightly different, I'm okay with what they're doing right now. It's not terrible.
Yeah, I like what they're doing right
now. It's funny. Their dynamic is interesting.
Aleister Black should go to AEW. Yes. Drew and Sheamus would be a great tag team after they're best friends in real life. Yeah, I think it'd be good. I think Sheamus and Drew, if Drew didn't have the title, I would be all for him and Sheamus to team up. But I think it makes kind of tough since he has the title.
Mm-hmm.
Aleister Black should leave WWE. He is too great for them. I agree, and I think that's what's killing him right now is the fact that. But look at a lot of them. Those guys, that group that they brought up from NXT, right around the same time.
Retribution?
Well, right around the same time. I mean, not just Retribution recently, but I'm talking about like Aleister Black. Ricochet was right around that time. Who else was around that time? Wasn't there like 2 or 3 of them that came up at the same time? 3 or 4 of them that came up at the same time?
Well, it was Ciampa and Gargano, but then they went back down NXT.
Yeah. So I don't know. I mean,
It was Ricochet and Black. That's who it was.
They would almost be better off. Both of them would be better off going back to NXT. I wanted Shayna to beat Becky back at WrestleMania. Yeah, that would have been cool. Hell no, Lars Sullivan to face Roman Reigns. Hell no.
Yeah, because I would scare him because I'm the freak.
Rawr!
All of his tribe, I would look at them and I would make them scared.
This is so bad.
And they would start crying.
So bad.
And I would laugh.
It is so bad. So bad.
So bad.
So bad.
So, so overall...
Well, then you have the
Raw.
championship match. You have Drew McIntyre and Randy Orton, which we haven't talked about yet.
Yeah, I mean, it was a solid match. I thought it was good.
Drew McIntyre won. I don't care. It doesn't matter.
The
to
thing
me.
is
The thing that killed this for me is that I feel like we've seen this match 18 times, and I don't care. They've had so many interactions. I don't care anymore. Please get it off my television. I'm done. This needs to be it. It needs to be over. I don't want to see it ever again. Please and thank you, Vince McMahon. Are you getting this message? You should. You should be writing this down because I don't want to see this ever again. Write it on a Post-it note. Stick it on all your writers' heads so you can see every time one of them is in the room with you. When you're trying to write the script, it's just right there, smack dab on their forehead. No more Drew versus Randy. None of it. Thank you.
Yeah, I think that's one of...
It needs to be over after today because it's
okay.
killing Raw for me. It's killing Raw. Like, I don't care. I don't like
Well, that's because you don't like Randy Orton.
But it's
You
not
hate
about
Randy
not
Orton.
liking Randy Orton, though. I have no problem with Randy Orton when he's in good feuds.
So
this
who
feud
do you put in
hasn't been good.
Who do you put in
I don't want to see it anymore.
So who do you put in there?
With what?
To go for the title.
There's about 14 million people
Okay,
on
tell
the
me who.
roster that they could do.
Who?
Sheamus.
That makes sense. That makes a storyline that makes sense.
Well, they can make a storyline, dude. It's really not that difficult to do.
Well, it is if you don't like
Well,
that.
but you see, the thing is, would you really want to see Drew versus Randy for the next 18 weeks on television? I think not. There's a lot of people that are tired of it. I'm one of them. I don't want to see it ever again. It needs to be over. I'm done with it. I was done with it 3 months ago. I'm done with it now.
3 months ago is when it just started.
Exactly. I didn't need to see it.
Oh, okay. So you didn't want it at all.
Because it was stupid.
Okay.
It was like Randy Orton came out of the blue and was like, Drew, give me a title shot. And we were like, what?
What do y'all think they should scrap Retribution storyline and do a WWE version of the Aces and Eights? I don't know, James, because just what they've done with the Retribution, they screwed that up, like, big time. I felt they could have had a good story going with Retribution. And then they screwed it up. Do you like Drew with the beard or no beard? I prefer him with the beard.
I agree.
Lars
looking
is
back
not
at the video
intimidating.
packages of Drew McIntyre, he looks so young, like without the beard.
Lars is not intimidating. He's big, but he's not anywhere near the biggest person. I'm more afraid of Mustafa.
Well, you see, if you met me face to face, you'd be really scared. You know what I'm saying? I'd make you cry. And then I'd laugh.
This Randy Orton and Drew feud is going to make me cry if it goes on for one more week.
We'll see.
'Cause it's
Please
dumb.
end this Drew and Randy feud for Pete's sake.
Thank you.
Sheamus? Yeah, it could be. Keith Lee? Maybe. I thought they were going to do Keith Lee, and then they kind of backed away.
There's
from
about
it.
18 different directions they could go in. You could pull anybody from anywhere and make a feud out of it. And they chose to do Randy Orton versus Drew McIntyre for 3 months.
Yeah.
Alrighty then. I don't care. I hate Raw because of this. It's bad.
Again, I didn't think...
No, but when the entire show is built up around Randy Orton versus Drew, 18 weeks in a row, it gets on my nerves, and I don't want to watch it. And that's why Raw is just, like, so bad. Is because they do the same stuff. And it's not just with the Randy and Drew thing. I mean, that's the one, because that's what we were just talking about, and I'm picking on it for that. But it's like everything on the show is just a rewrite from last week of, like, slightly different, like, oh, well, instead of this tag match between Lana and, what's her butt, we're going to put Nia and Shayna in there, too. So, yeah. It's like, what is this?
I agree.
It's so hard to watch. And it's like, I don't care. It doesn't matter. None of it matters. And so it's like, why should I care? I don't. And it's quite frankly very hard to watch Raw when this is all they're doing.
The Forgotten Sons have been gone since Christmas. Well, that's because they've been forgotten. Actually, it's because Jackson Riker, I think, made some comments and some people didn't like it. And so that kind of led to Vince, like, not putting him out there.
But if I think it was just Vince's choice, I think he still would have been put out there because I'm pretty sure Vince believes a lot of the same crap that this dude does.
Probably do, but
I think
Vince
that a lot of
decides
people,
what's going to happen.
A lot of people didn't want to work with him and weren't going to work with him.
That might have been part of it. The wrestlers might have said, "Hey, we're not going to work with them."
And so Vince had no choice but to take them off TV.
There's a million choices for Drew, and what do? You choose Drew Randy. Yeah, I don't know who should put Roman against. I'd put him against the Fiend. I don't want the Fiend going for a title. Lars Face versus Thatcher Heel would be good. Yeah, I think so. Forgotten Sons have really been forgotten. Yes, I forgot all about them. It was about the Trump stuff. Yes, Johnny Lee, the Trump stuff is what kind of set off everything. A little off topic. This is too. We're going to be careful of online scalpers charges more. Scalpers charges more for the PS5. Just go to a legit store. Definitely, James, because they're like charging ridiculous prices for the PS5.
So, that was Raw. It was okay. The only other thing I have to talk about is Zelina Vega, and that it was said today that she was fired, and it was because she breached a contract or whatever, and it was because of her OnlyFans stuff, and she wasn't going to shut that down. So WWE said, "Sorry, you're fired." I still think it's a case of WWE saying, "Look at this. This is what happens when you don't follow our rules and you don't do what we say. Your butt is out the door." If it were me, I'd say, "Bring it on, dude. Bring it on. Go ahead. Fire me. You don't want to let me on Twitch? You don't want to let me do my outside stuff? Fire me."
Yeah. We're seeing a Raw Women's Champion fight the SmackDown Women's Champion, and nobody's complaining about that. Well, I mean...
Okay, but the thing I'm complaining about with that is there's been no build. And that's my problem with it.
That's the biggest issue. Would Cross be a formidable challenger for Drew if he was called up on Raw? I think they built the story right, yeah. So, I mean, that's one of those things. If they build the story right, I think that Cross would be excellent for Drew. But again, you have to build the story up. If you don't build the story up, to me, if you don't build the story, it doesn't matter. Just throwing people out there to wrestle. I went and watch AEW Dark if you just want to watch people wrestle.
Okay, but tell me,
because they'll have about 40 matches on AEW Dark.
What is the story behind this entire Drew and Randy thing at this point? It's the same crap we saw 3 months ago. It's just been continued over the last 3 months.
Well, it is.
And it's not worth anything. It's not worth anybody's time. It's the same. I could literally get what I got out of tonight's Raw by watching a Raw from 3 months ago. And that would be absolutely nothing, because it's all the same stuff.
Well, I get that, but you knew that they were going to have, an extended Drew and Randy, feud.
But it's annoying.
Well, it is.
And it's what's the point?
I guess. I don't know. I shared the show, guys. Thanks, James. WWE is so damn petty. Yeah, pretty much. Undertaker farewell Fiend attacks. That'd be interesting. I don't think it'll happen, but that'd be interesting. They did the same thing with Rey Mysterio, family Seth Rollins, and everybody got tired of that. Yes.
Except I'm not tired of that. I think that storyline's great. SmackDown's great. I rather enjoy that. It's because it's entertaining to me.
Johnny says
I get to do my, Dominic Mysterio impressions. So
I'd be like, "Go ahead, Vince. Fire me. I don't give a damn. I'd rather be somewhere else than this piece of crap company."
Yeah, that'd pretty much be my exact response. I mean, I'd be like, "Okay, fine. You want to fire me over something like Twitch? Then fine. Go ahead. I'm making more money off of there than I am here.
Yeah.
So it's your loss, dude. I can go anywhere else I want to. And they'll gladly take me, and they'll probably be paying me more than you would. Because I'm worth that. So if you don't want this here anymore, fire me.
Well, she's already said she's got options.
It's not like she doesn't. She has
said that on
AEW.
Twitch
She has
that night.
Impact. I mean, there's all these different companies that she could go to, and she will be more than fine. She has her Twitch. She has her OnlyFans. It's not like she's broke. It's not like WWE's like, ha ha ha, we're taking away all your everything. No, you're not, dude. She was making more money off of her Twitch and her OnlyFans than she was with your stupid company. So,
Yeah.
like,
I feel like SmackDown is a lot better. It has been recently.
I agree. SmackDown is the better show. I don't know when that happened,
again,
but
Raw tonight, after taking a look at it, I'd still only give it a 7 out of 10. But
I give it a 6.
I felt it was better
That's me being nice.
than what, after looking at the because the first 2 segments just took forever and it like was so long. And then it kind of picked up.
See, I'd give it a 6, but that's just me being nice about things. If I'm being, probably a 5.5.
Yeah. Drew McIntyre spitting on the Samoan Roman family. Yes. I wonder if they will do something with that. That's why I wonder if Sheamus is going to help out to make sure that Drew is not attacked by Jay.
I would be shocked.
Thoughts on Murphy versus Seth Friday?
Should be exciting. For
I
the
think that we are getting
third time.
ready to... Maybe this will be when Seth gets hurt or something. And
Well, he's in the Survivor Series match this weekend, so he's not going anywhere until after this weekend.
they could always change that.
Well, they could, but I highly doubt that they're taking Seth out of the Survivor Series match because he's Seth Rollins.
Is Ring of Honor still doing shows this pandemic? Yes, they actually have been. They've been having, what do they call it? Oh, I can't think of the name of it.
I don't know either.
It just slipped my mind.
I don't know either.
They have had Pure Champion.
There you go.
That's what it's called.
I don't know. I don't know.
They've been having their Pure Championship, and they've been doing about 2 to 3 matches a show, but they have been doing some stuff, like they had the Briscoes wrestling this past week. Shane Taylor and Kenny King wrestled. So yeah, they have been wrestling. Now, where's that's going to go with a lot of states starting to shut down again a little bit? I don't know. And Major League Wrestling is supposed to be returning Wednesday of this week.
Neat.
So there'll be another big organization that's starting back up. I'm curious to see if they're going to start back NWE Power. Because I felt that was good. And they've put out there that they were going to start back up.
But there's been nothing. And a lot of their superstars have gone to AEW.
Is Jay Lethal from Impact or Ring of Honor?
I think he's on Ring of Honor. I think. I could be wrong, though. But I'm pretty sure it's Ring of Honor. I could be wrong, though. Don't quote me on that. Don't quote me on that.
Yeah, don't quote her on that.
Nope, 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 nope.
Cheeseburger is in Ring of Honor.
Twitter's gonna blow up when Becky has her baby. Maybe. I was gonna say something else, but I can't remember what I was gonna say. Because, I've got a smart head. I literally can't remember what I was going to say. What was I going to say? Oh, I remember. So this weekend, we will be back on the Wrestle Story, I believe. Survivor Series.
Should be back for Survivor Series.
Hoping that everything works. We should be back for this Sunday for Survivor Series. So make sure to, if you haven't already subscribed to the Wrestle Story, subscribe to us there.
Johnny Lee, to answer your question, currently he is not listed under either one.
I don't know for sure.
I did see that he wrestled at, I think it was New Japan.
Yeah, I think he's doing some New Japan stuff.
He was doing wrestling in New Japan. Like, he had a match this past week in New Japan.
Sure. Impact needs virtual fans. It's a little boring without them. See, I disagree. I feel like Impact is fine, and with the very few things that I've seen from them through the pandemic era, I think that they are fine, and I think that they're doing what they need to. I think they're doing fine. Yeah.
Okay, I want someone to explain to me.
What?
Tonight,
yep.
I turn on Twitch, and they're showing they were showing SmackDown. They were showing Raw. Like, there were two different people showing Raw.
Okay.
I want to know why they don't get, like, flagged for copyright crap, and we got flagged for copyright crap. Doing nothing.
Nothing on that show. The Mister G rant over the channel. This has been built up over the last 90 days or however long we've been off of stuff. But yeah, we'll be back on the Wrestle Story. I don't understand it, dude. But we'll be back on the Wrestle Story this weekend. And then we'll be there from here on out. So we won't be on here anymore. We'll be over there. So if you haven't already subscribed to the Wrestle Story, make sure you go check us out. Go follow us. I think we have links somewhere there in the chat. The Wrestle Story links for Twitch, for YouTube. I think we have those in the Nightbot timers. So make sure you follow us over there because we will be there this weekend. We'll still be here throughout the rest of this week. Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. But then Sunday we'll be on the Wrestle Story. So, yeah. I think that's it.
Here's something I'm going to throw out at you guys.
What?
And you can write this in the chat or in the comment section on our channel. By the way, make sure you like this.
Yeah, like the video. If you haven't already liked the video, like it because it really helps.
Yeah. And
up in the rankings.
Yeah.
You know. So, anyways.
And if you just popped in, subscribe.
Yeah, if you just popped in, subscribe.
So in the comment section, or if you wanted to email me at
whatever
thewrestlestory@gmail.com, you could do that. If you were to have a 16, if they were to scrap everything for Raw, right? What 16 wrestlers would you want to see in a tournament to determine the champion?
What 16 wrestlers would you like to see in a tournament to determine?
I don't know because I haven't like.
Oh, well, that's nice. You don't even have any idea of who you would put into it.
Well,
You're all
I got
like,
an idea.
People tell me who you would put in, and you don't even have an answer.
I was thinking about like doing a fantasy booking thing where, and then doing a show on a fantasy booking thing.
Cool. I don't know, people that are good that aren't Randy Orton or Randy Orton or
Randy Orton.
I'll
get back to you on that, Mr. G. Yo, handing out free timeouts?
Oh,
yes.
Dang.
Just to you, give me a whole yeah.
Give me a whole yeah.
I did already.
What's up? The only segment I remember of Cheeseburger is a segment of him and Kyle O'Reilly and Bobby Fish in Ring of Honor. Well. Isn't that exciting?
Was his tag team partner Hamburger?
Oh, man.
Or Big Mac?
Dude, you have no idea how excited
fish.
I am tomorrow. Tomorrow I'm having my infusion, and I get to eat Burger King. I'm so excited about it.
Maven makeup is fire.
Thank you. I filmed a video today, so that's them all colorful. Thank you very much. And now I have hair stuck in my eyeball. That's a bit uncomfortable.
Yeah, she went with the rainbow color stuff on her eyes.
I did neon colors today.
Neon color. Sorry. It was neon color.
It's not really rainbow because it's only green, blue, and purple and pink, but...
It's close.
I mean, whatever. I'm just missing orange and yellow, but it'd get a little mucky with, everything.
I was going to do that too, and then decided, I didn't want to.
It would take a lot more time than this. I was downstairs forever.
Yeah, I didn't want to do it because it takes so much time. Sting, Kane, and Percha, that's all I got.
Sting, Kane, Kevin Owens.
That's not 16.
That's all I got. Oh, man.
So give me a whole yeah. You just popped in. If we were to do a fantasy booking, right? Let's just expand it. Let's make it 16 current WWE wrestlers. So, like, what are 16 wrestlers you put into a tournament for the WWE Championship?
People. I don't know for sure. Randy, Keith, Drew,
Miz, Morrison, Shelton, Lashley for my starters.
starters.
Put it in our comments section.
Oh,
because I'll never remember those.
Mr. G.
Put it in the comments section in our chat or on our channel, or like I said, email me at the WrestleStory@gmail.com. But I was thinking about doing like a fantasy show, like a fantasy booking show.
My hair is so messed up. The curl is totally falling out.
Would you guys be interested in that?
Oh, man. Oh, just this little thing with a blend of 8 colors. Mental. Yeah. So, this is what I spend my afternoon doing. My face.
Yeah.
That was fun.
Literally, her afterwards.
I don't even know how long I was downstairs. Like, I don't even know. I started filming probably about 4 o'clock-ish, and then I didn't finish until, like, right before the show started, so, like, 6:30, 6:45-ish. And so that I was downstairs for a long time. Because when you're doing multiple colors like this, it's, like, blending is key. So it takes a bit to, like, get it right. And I generally do one eye at a time, so I get the one eye done, and then I have to copy it on the other side and make it look absolutely identical. It's a bit more difficult than you think it would be. Yeah. But it's fun.
Need you guys' thoughts and prayers for us over here in the Philippines. There are some people affected by Typhoon Raleigh who are currently staying at the evacuation center for the past couple of weeks. Well, we'll be thinking about you, John Elite. We're being attacked by COVID over here.
That's ungood, dude.
And we got a lot of people in charge that
are stupid.
Don't think anything about it. Like,
yeah.
People are dying left and right.
Hey, Jake, what's up?
Hello, Jake.
How's it going?
So yeah, if you're interested in like doing some sort of fantasy booking thing, then tell me 16 wrestlers. Either email it to me at thewrestlestory@gmail.com or put it in our comment section. Give me 16 wrestlers, any current WWE star that you would want to see in a 16. If you were to scrap the title and just start over, give me 16 wrestlers you want to see in a tournament.
Neat. How will Brock return? Here's how I see it playing out. Roman. That's how I see it playing out. I think that it's going to ultimately be Paul Heyman who brings him back in because I think that Paul Heyman is going to be scared of Roman, and we're going to get to a point where he doesn't know what to do, and so he calls in Brock, and Brock saves his butt and ultimately fights Roman. And now whether Brock wins the match, I don't know, but he's going to try. And I think that's how Brock's going to come back. It's because Paul Heyman's going to be a scared baby.
I agree.
And he's going to need saved. From Roman Reigns.
Yeah, I agree. I had said that a long time ago.
Yeah.
Like when the whole feud started. Or the whole Roman and... Not the feud, the whole Roman and Paul Heyman thing got together.
Yeah. Hey, man, can I just say how nice it is that now that Gimme Julia is a mod, you can click messages like when you see the chat.
Look, they're writing it in the chat, and I'm not going to remember any of this.
Or whatever. Whatever, dude, whatever. You can go back and look at it later, my dude. But you can
How you doing, Jeremy?
Now, Gimme Julia can click the button when it shows up on his screen when he's in the chat of, like, allowing the message or whatever. It's quite nice, because then we don't have to go over and click it.
By the way, Gimme Julia, you have a Discord.
Yeah, they do, I think. I think they started it a bit ago.
Yeah. I have not seen Umberto. Umberto actually wrestled tonight, if you watch Main Event.
Oh, well.
He was on Main Event. So watch the Main Event taping and for this week. I don't know when it airs. But he wrestled Akira Tozawa.
Alrighty then.
And Angel Garza wrestled Lindsay Dorado.
Whoa. Angel Garza isn't supposed to be on TV. He's just cutting promos to the people at home. It's stupid.
I know. I just accepted James' comment.
Yeah, man. It's real nice. It's real nice. Not having to do that yourself. and then it just like shows up or whatever. It's cool.
So is it just give me a whole yeah?
For what?
For their
Oh, Discord. Got it. Sorry.
Discord.
My bad. Had a moment there.
And new WWE champion Drew McIntyre.
Yeah, it was cool. See, guys, I don't have an issue with Drew McIntyre winning the belt. The issue I have is, like, the thing that's killed it for me is the fact that it is Randy Orton versus Drew McIntyre for, like, the 85th time. It's like, I'm just over it.
85.
I don't want to see it anymore.
It's actually 86.
Whatever. I don't want to see it anymore. And so it's like...
Oh, serious. It's going to make me sign in
You
there.
need to move that so I can see the...
I'm moving. Just give me a minute.
Thank you. I'm just letting you know, my dude. But I don't... It's the whole thing with, like, Drew and Randy that I'm not a fan of. Yeah, give me a whole think. Link in raw video. Alrighty then, dude. Man, so I don't know. That's what's killed it for me. Does anyone watch Main Event anymore? No, I don't. Because I don't, no. It's not worth anybody's time. I knew it was coming because they were building to Drew versus Reigns. I don't think it's going to end up being Drew versus Reigns. I think it's going to end up being Drew versus Jey Uso. And so I don't think it's going to be Drew versus Roman this weekend at Survivor Series. I think it's going to be Jey. Otherwise, like, what's the point of doing all this stuff like last week with SmackDown? Ultimately, I think it's just gonna be like Roman doesn't want to fight, and so it's gonna be Jey. Mr. G, Maven, do you know what time it is?
Boss time!
It's boss. Oh, that was so funny. Ah, man. Boss time, shoot. It's in the chat twice. We gotta do it twice. You gotta do it again. You gotta do it again. You gotta do it. You gotta do it again. It's Drew versus Roman, and Anthony called it. Yeah, man, I'll give you that. I didn't think it was gonna be Drew versus Roman, but now that it is, I think it's gonna not be Drew versus Roman. I think it's gonna be Drew versus Jey. I'm still standing by that prediction there. Has anyone ate at Sonic? I don't know. Sonic before. I think I have once, but I don't remember. I think they gave Sasha Banks a WrestleMania moment this year. I wouldn't be surprised if they did. I think it's going to ultimately be Sasha versus Bayley at WrestleMania. Because I think Bayley's going to win the Rumble. That's what I think is going to happen. So didn't expect that from Mr. G. Yeah, me either. I wasn't sure he was going to catch on. I was thinking that he was just going to sit there and just, like, ignore me. But he didn't. He went, "It's boss time!" And it was quite epic.
This weekend is my girlfriend's birthday. Tell her happy birthday, Pretzel.
I've never ate there before. Well, I've never had Sonic. I don't think. Maybe I have. I don't know. I rarely step out of my restaurant comfort zone.
Well, that's because there's food you can't eat.
Well, yes. Majority of the time, it's Burger King, Panera Bread, because it's fire, top notch. You've never had it before, you should, because it's just delicious. And that's about it. I mean, I really don't eat. We used to get, like, pizza all the time, but I really don't like pizza. I feel like pizza's overrated, man. I've been at it with the hot takes tonight, man. I mean, I was in Gimme a Holy Ass chat, and I was like, Ric Flair isn't that great. I really don't like Ric Flair. And now I'm all like, I really don't like pizza. Pizza isn't that great. If I have the option to choose between a burger and pizza, I'm choosing the burger every time. Because pizza just isn't that... I just don't think it's that great.
Pizza's the best, man.
Nah, I disagree. I really don't... I don't know if it's because of how greasy it is or what the deal is, but I'm just not a big fan. Not a big fan. Bayley deserves to win the Rumble. You just called Burger King a restaurant? Are you kidding? Oh, stop. Burger King is so good. I think Team Raw will get along this Sunday. Maybe. I don't know. I don't really care, honestly. Like, it doesn't really mean much to me. Like, it's not, I don't know. Not a fan of the build-up to this for Survivor Series, mostly because of Lana. And I just don't like Lana. And I don't like what they've done with her with this. I feel like it's just been bad. And it's like, what's the point of putting her through a table 9 times? 9 weeks in a row, we've done this. And it's like, what are we building to? For her to be the sole survivor, it's like, Survivor Series, like, okay, great. But, like, it's like, after that, it's not worth anything. She's not going to go after a title or anything. Like, it doesn't make any sense. I'm just saying, folks. Maven doesn't like pizza or think Ric Flair's great. Who peed in your Cheerios this morning? I just don't think that they're great. Like, I really don't. Like, honestly, I don't really like pizza, guys. I really don't. I really don't. And also, Ric Flair's not that great. Sorry. Had to be the one to say it, but I really don't. Like, honestly, I feel like people are like, oh, he's done so much for the business. But, like, okay, fine. But, like, I feel like there are people that have done more for the business than him. Personally. I'm just not a big Ric Flair person. I'm really not. Either way, AJ Styles is amazing. Years ago, he wasn't anywhere near as good. He's gotten so much better. AJ has certainly worked hard these 9+ years. I've heard about him. What? Where did this conversation about AJ come from? We weren't even talking about AJ Styles. And, like, and Observing Stuff is all like, AJ Styles is great. And I'm like, what? I was talking about Ric Flair, dude.
We don't eat a lot of burgers. What's your favorite French cuisine, Minnie M? French fries. I knew it was coming.
French fries. French fries. I like French fries. French fries are pretty good. French bread. I don't know what else there's that's French. French fries. Those are the best. No, we're not a couple. This is my dad. So no. This is my dad. I left and came back. I forgot why I brought up AJ. Oh man. What has pizza ever done to you, Maven? It's just greasy. Like, I really just don't like it.
How about French toast?
French toast is pretty good, though. Like, French toast is pretty good. I make pretty stellar French toast. I actually make this really good, like, stuffed French toast. Or, like, French toast roll-ups, I suppose, is what you would call it. But it's like, you take the bread, and you roll it out.
Problem is, there's not many places that she can go, like, eat. Because of her...
I really like pasta, too, but I don't really know many pasta restaurants. So... there you go.
Yeah.
I don't know. Anyways, I make this really good French toast roll-ups. It's like bread, okay? Bread. You roll it out. You put cream cheese in the center of it. You roll it up. And then you dip it in the egg wash stuff. And then you toast it or whatever. Like fry it in the pan. It's really good. It's delicious. Frog legs? Ew. Never had them. Never will. It's disgusting. Crab legs? Ew. Never will. No. Disgusting. Pig's feet? No. I'm good. Gross. Ew. I don't think so. No. There's certain things I just will not eat.
Well, there's certain things you can't eat.
Well, yes, but there are certain things that I will not. No.
Eat.
But there's 3 things that they just listed in the chat that I will not eat under any circumstances whatsoever. No.
Yeah.
I'm good. I don't need any of that. I'm gonna eat normal food. Or dirt. If I have the option between, like, you know, those 3 things and dirt, I'll probably take dirt. Crab legs are good. I don't eat seafood. It's not that, I really don't eat anything that comes out of the sea, and also, it's not that I've ever eaten anything and had, like, a bad reaction, but, like, I had, like, baby shrimp, like, one time, I think, and I felt a bit sick after eating those, so I'm just kind of like, bleh, 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 bleh. No, I'm good. No. Mm-mm.
Crabs are only ocean spiders. I didn't think of that until I got older. Rocky Mountain oysters? No.
So, stuffed crabs and crab cakes are good too. Yeah, I mean, I really like fake fish. That's pretty good. Like, we get these fake fish fillets, and they're pretty good.
Crab's not too bad.
Oh, they also have fake crab cakes, and those are pretty decent. I mean, they taste sort of fishy, but, like, not really. It mostly tastes just sort of like, I don't know, it's just like fake meat, and it's pretty good. So, yeah. But I'm really excited, because tomorrow I get to eat Burger King.
Yes. Do you think Lana will throw a table again on Sunday? Yes, she will be throwing. Actually, Lana's going to win the thing for, she's going to win the thing for,
Team Raw.
Team Raw.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, probably, but I don't see the point.
I have a feeling that all the others are going to get eliminated, and it's going to come down to her, and she's going to win it.
Oh my god, have you guys seen the coconut crab? It's a giant spider with claws and probably tastes very well.
I have not.
Ew. Did anybody see the video of, it was in Florida, and it was like this giant, like, alligator? Crocodile? I don't know what it is.
Yeah.
But it was, like, huge.
Imitation crab's amazing.
It was huge.
It's not bad.
So, yeah. I don't know. Big fish is pretty good.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
I try to stay away from things with cholesterol in them. Yeah. Like, Mrs. Gleen can't eat, like, beef.
I can't eat
because it messes her up. Maven can't eat beefs because it messes her up. So we get a lot of like fake meat,
Mm-hmm.
like Beyond Beef and things like that.
Oh man, yeah, we eat a lot of fake beef and fake fish, and it's pretty good. It's pretty good. Lobster bisque, foie gras, brulee. Something you get at a restaurant as opposed to a greasy Whopper. See, the thing is, though, I don't eat an actual burger. I eat the vegan burger because I don't eat beef.
Yeah.
So, technically, it's really not that greasy, honestly. I'm just saying. It's pretty good.
Yeah, Beyond
Don't
Beef's
think that you're just better than everybody because you're British, okay? Like,
I-
that's all I'm saying, dude.
I
It's
might
like,
have a
I like a burger, bro!
The Fiend is lurking. Yeah, possible. Possible. I like lobster.
Oh, man.
Yeah, I mean, lobster's okay. I think I've ate it twice. When I was in school, we had...
Wow, that was such a long pause.
Well, I was trying to
I've
think.
eaten it twice.
When I was in school... When I was in school, our Spanish teacher had us try a lot of different things.
When I was in
like
school,
we ate.
science
Okay, you gonna let me finish?
Yeah, go ahead.
Like we had caviar. We had the Rocky Mountain oysters. I didn't eat them. We had. There were several things we had. It was like weird. Well, what I consider weird stuff that you would normally eat.
Well, the only thing I got to eat that was weird when in school was a raw potato, pickled okra, and beets.
The vegan burger they cook on the same grill with the beef they cook. Yeah, I like Beyond Burgers.
See, the issue is that, like, I don't have an issue with things being cooked in the same place. It's not like I'm allergic to beef or anything, but, like, I can't digest beef.
She can't digest the beef.
So that's, like, why I don't eat it.
That's why Mrs. Gleen doesn't eat it either, because she can't digest the beef. The juices aren't the issue, and it's not the fact, that they're trying to avoid meat.
Yeah,
they can't digest it.
I can't digest it.
I took my wife on our first date. Was an oyster bar. I got sick.
Oh, dang.
Yeah, that sucks.
I eat too much. Oh, man. I'm 6'5", 260 pounds. I eat any food. Lol. I can't wait to go to America to get some lobsters. Some vegan burgers are good. They just cost more. Yeah, I like Beyond Burgers. They are delish. Yeah, Beyond Burgers are pretty good. I don't know what the other ones are that we got, but I don't know for sure, but they're also good.
McDonald's is coming out with like a meatless burger
something.
here
We'll have
soon.
to try that.
I don't know what it
compares
is.
to Burger King, because
Yeah.
I guarantee Burger King's probably gonna be better.
Yeah.
But whatevs.
The weirdest thing I ate in school was candied squid. Yeah, candied squid. I spit it out. 6'5", dude. That's massive.
The only weird thing I ate in school was a raw potato. It was like, what even was that? They had us try a sliver of raw potato, and I was like, why? Like,
We said they didn't give you a potato liver.
Oh, man. I was like, what was that? And then we had pickled okra, and it tasted just like
What about red meat?
pickles. And then we had pickled
Pretty much-
beets, which were disgusting.
James, any red meat is out of the question.
Well, I don't really eat, I don't eat beef. I don't eat, I'm drawing a blank. I rarely eat pork. Like, once in a blue moon. A very, very, like, rare occasion I eat pork. It's, yeah, I mean, like, I don't do stuff like that.
I ate grasshoppers.
Ew, that's disgusting. Gross. I'm good.
And chocolate-covered ants. That was part of the thing we did for our Spanish class.
Nope.
You dudes know how to do barbecue in America.
Well, at least we know how to barbecue.
What about
I
sardines?
mean, we don't know how to,
Nope,
get,
James, I would never eat sardines, would never touch a sardine, not ever happening.
It's disgusting, dude. That's just gross. Like I said, my philosophy is I don't eat anything that comes out of, I don't eat anything that comes out of the ocean. I don't do that. It's just
I didn't eat it. I smelled it. My dad would eat sardines all the time, and I was like, nope, not for me, not doing it. They come in this little can, and he'd like open up the can, and you saw these little fish. I was like,
nope.
it.
I don't think so. No. Y'all should do a slow motion recap of Raw and SmackDown.
What would you like us to say?
Oh, man. Game Informer allegedly gave Assassin's Creed.
Valhalla a 9.
There you go.
9.25 out of 10.
The ads look pretty great.
Yeah, they do.
Like, I mean, the quality looks pretty good.
You played it observing stuff. Give us the question.
I highly plan on playing it now.
I've liked all
Okay,
the
then.
Assassin's Creeds. They've all been good to me.
I don't play them, but the graphics are cool and, like, the stories
Yeah.
are cool. So,
I need to get the
new one.
new one. I don't know how you can't eat shrimp. That's the best food in the world. Is shrimp. One time I had bacon wrapped shrimp. I about died and went to heaven. I highly plan on playing it now. Pork gives you high blood pressure. I should know. I take medication for it. You take medication for pork or high blood pressure?
Might play some Among Us
Because if you're
tomorrow
taking
night.
medication for pork, James, it's probably because you have high blood pressure.
Might play some Among Us tomorrow night. Might put an invite on our Discord. I played Among Us once. I played with my brother, and I was terrible. I got killed first round, like first person dead. It was me because I don't know what I'm doing. And so I played that, and then it was really funny because like you're supposed to like type in the chat or whatever. Like we were playing on mobile, and so you're like supposed to type in the chat or whatever. And you're supposed to like tell people where you are, and I was like silent. And so this person in the chat is like, "Why the heck is like white silent?" And I was like, and my brother was like, "She's a noob. She's never played this before. She give her a pass, man." And they bought it, and I was like, "Alrighty then. Okay, if that's all it takes. I mean, I suck at this game, but okay then. Alrighty." So that's fun. I'm great and terrible at Among Us. I just run around saying random things so everyone ignores me. Ah, man. So yeah, it was a great time. I did that, so that was fun.
And you're gonna have to send me your information for Discord.
He said he has a link in the
in his
Raw
thing.
recap video.
Good. Well, that means I have to go back to the Raw recap video and watch
Do
it.
that later. So yeah, that was fun. So yeah.
I've played it twice. The first time I had no clue what I was doing. And so I was like trying to figure out exactly what I was supposed to do, and I was totally lost.
I played 2 games and I got killed both times.
Yeah, I got killed like right away. I was like, great.
Because I don't know
This
what
game's
I'm
stupid.
doing.
What a dumb game I'm playing here.
I don't. It's difficult. You should play Among Us, Maven. You'd be my first kill. Wow.
It works. I ran around saying my imaginary friend was the imposter.
They just ignored me. Man. So
It came from eating too much pork. I have it under control, though. James, I knew it. I told you. You're taking the medicine for pork. If you hadn't ate all that pork, you wouldn't have the problem.
just act insane. For some reason, that works.
Yeah. Well, that always works for
man.
just act insane.
I mean, it's all the rage now. Everybody's all like, Among Us! And even if you suck at playing video games, this is a video game you can play.
Yeah.
Cool.
I can teach you. Probably tomorrow night. Might do it in Zoom as well.
Neat.
What's your Zoom information?
Oh, well, yeah, just like send that over the chat so everybody can,
Well, he knows how to get a hold of me.
Oh, okay. Yeah, sure. That's fine, too. I mean, whatever. It's cool. It's epic.
I actually don't have a Zoom set up for our...
You have one for school.
I have one for school.
But not for...
But I don't have one for Wrestle Story.
So...
Yeah, because I kind of have to do that for school.
Oh, yeah, guys.
It's
You
great.
didn't teach anybody today because people were sick.
Yep.
That's crazy. That's exciting. Not really, though. So...
Yeah, it was great. Not with COVID, because my kids are all, like... Home.
I mean, that's why you're teaching them from home.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah,
Just got sent a link. I don't know if that was me or if that was you. I'll look. Might have been me. Who knows? Not I. I'll look. Not me. It was you. Check your Twitter. Anyways.
Got it.
Sent you over Twitter, Mr. G. There you go.
There we are. I am now in your...
There you go. Okay. WTF is Zoom. It's a thing.
I have to get my Discord set up with my picture and everything because apparently my Discord got disabled because I hadn't used it in so long. So I had to re-sign up.
Oh, man. I don't have Zoom. I'll send our link on Discord tomorrow. Sweet. Zoom is like Skype.
Yeah.
A video chat.
I use it all the time.
I just had to download a Discord thing. I'm having a visual fields test on Wednesday morning to get ready for my same-day surgery on my glaucoma.
Hope everything goes well, James. Hopefully, you come out and...
Y'all make me
everything goes
download
good.
all these things. Well, we tried to get Observing Stuff to download Twitter and make a stupid Twitter account for us, and he won't do it.
He just ignores it and just like, no, I'm not doing that. Why would I get on Twitter?
So such a loser. I mean, seriously, like, who doesn't have a Twitter? Observing
I'm
stuff
not getting on
apparently.
Twitter.
Ugh.
Why would I do that?
Like, maybe if you all, like, tell him in chat, like, Twitter's the greatest thing since sliced bread, like, maybe he'll get one.
Yeah, he might.
And maybe not. Who knows? Not I. I should have recorded the game where I said, Matthew did it. People called me dumb and ignored me. Somehow they knew I wasn't the imposter. Oh, man. I can't spell Twitter. You just did. Ah, man.
I can't spell Twitter even though I just did. Unless you have autocorrect, and then it's like, just fix it for you. I know, I like my old world with flip phones. Speaking of flip phones, there are new flip phones that are coming out, so, you know.
Yeah, that are really just like a flip phone. A flip phone.
a flip phone.
A flip phone that, like, turns into an iPhone. It's great.
Yeah.
I've had so much trouble today with, like, speaking. It's like, I was sitting here and I said Shayna Baszler, and I was like, wait a second, why did that sound so weird? And I, like, said her name, like, 18 times. And Mr. G was like, Shayna Baszler? Baszler? That's her name. Shayna Baszler. I was like, geez.
Trench coat and sunglasses, Matrix kind of dude. Yes.
So.
Wear the trench coat with sunglasses.
I think.
And then do this.
My shoulder is really itchy. I think.
That was my Matrix impersonation.
Wow, that was great.
Well, I really can't bend back because, you know, this chair kind of stops me from bending back, but you get the point.
You still couldn't do it.
Well, yeah, because I'd
You're
hurt
not
myself, but that's beside the point.
I could probably do it, but I haven't, like... It's like, I haven't done a back bend in 87 years.
Yeah.
I haven't even remotely done anything that's, like, bending backwards, and it's like, ow, you know. I trip falling up the stairs, so I don't know what makes me think that I could do that.
Yeah.
You know? So, yeah. So, I might be an Among Us professional, act like a crazy person, but sometimes it doesn't work because people find that annoying sometimes. Whatever.
Hey.
Whatever works.
You know.
Whatever
Who cares
works.
if they find you annoying? Doesn't matter.
I'm going to say good night. Thank y'all for an awesome show tonight. See y'all hopefully Wednesday, if not Friday for SmackDown. Yeah, we will be back on Wednesday. If not me, it'll be Mr. G at least, because I have Mind Fusion tomorrow, so I don't know if I'll be there.
Someone will be here.
So somebody will be here for the show on Wednesday, and then we will have a show on Thursday for NXT and NXT UK. We will be on earlier than we were last week, because last week we had an eye doctor's appointment, so that kind of screwed everything up.
Well, you will have a show, because Thursday we have an appointment too.
What?
I got to take Tabitha to the dentist.
Well, that is just toast.
So,
I retract that statement that I just said. We'll see when the show happens.
Yeah.
So we might not have a show on Thursday. Great.
Yeah.
I wish you would tell me this information before I look like an idiot telling people this information, because I do this every single time. It's like, we should have a little pep talk, like, get in the circle.
Yeah.
Alrighty then. Okay. I look stupid now.
We will do an NXT UK show at some point in time.
And NXT.
And I want to expand and do Impact. I want to expand and do
And then we'll be
things.
back on Friday for SmackDown.
This is why I'd like to do like a fantasy booking thing. You know?
Totally.
Number one Among Us tactic. Act stupid. Sometimes I don't even have to act. Sometimes trying to get eliminated makes people keep you around. Yes. When I played, I had no clue what I was doing. And, like, I was typing in chat. Hello. I have no idea what I'm doing. And you're supposed to, like, do those, like, tasks. And I didn't know it. I had no clue. No clue what I was doing. If you need a hand, Mr. G, give us a shout. I might have to. I got 2, though.
Man.
So you know.
Yeah.
And if you count everybody in the house, I have, lots of hands.
18?
Yeah.
Okay,
lots.
not 18. It'd be more like...
Yeah, 14.
14, whatever.
Yeah.
Sorry, math isn't my strong suit.
Nobody's missing a hand, so we're good.
So, yeah. I think that's it.
Yeah, I don't know, unless somebody else has something else they want to talk about. Because we can talk about anything.
Yeah.
You know.
It's 11:41, so I'm gonna have to get out of here because
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to go to bed because I have to get up in the morning. Blame it on an imaginary friend. For some reason, people trust me after that. Well, see, when I played my game, I had my brother. He was in the game as well, and he was like, "Yeah, she has no idea what she's doing. She has never played this." So, I mean, I stuck around for like 2 more rounds after that, and then I died because I got killed. But you know, it was better than the first round when I got killed right away. So.
Yes. Goodbye, crazy Ginger J. Colden.
Peace out.
We will see you
whenever.
sometime. Wednesday.
Man.
See you Wednesday.
Don't forget, everybody, we will be back on the Wrestle Story this weekend.
This weekend, we should be back on the Wrestle Story.
So make sure
we
you
should be,
sub to the channel.
Should be. Make sure you sub to the channel.
And sub to the channel. So you know when we go live on Sunday. With Survivor Series.
Yeah.
It's gonna be epic. It's gonna
If you have not liked the show, make sure you like it. Hit that, subscribe button. So then you know that we're live.
Also, I don't know if there's a notification bell anymore, but if you hit the notification bell, you'll be notified when we go live, so.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
See you Wednesday.
Oh,
Thanks,
man.
Aunt. I say Darius killed him or Matthew killed him. I have no idea why it works. Because people don't want to pay attention,
Are y'all gonna keep this channel or scrap it? We are gonna keep this channel, but we're not really gonna it'll be our backup channel for if anything happens.
We will probably what we'll do is we might pull off some clips from MAVEN'S rants and actually put some of her rants over on this channel. But we'll put something up here.
But our live videos will be over on
the
Wrestle Story.
Yes. So this channel's not gonna go away.
No.
It's just
Won't
not
be
gonna
as
be used
active.
as much.
So. See you guys.
All right, with that,
Till
we're going to
Wednesday.
take off. We'll see you guys Wednesday, AEW. We will do AEW on Wednesday, and then we'll do NXT at some point in time later this week, and NXT UK some point in time later this week. So make sure you come check us out.
And give me
Wednesday.
in the chat with the links to the Wrestle Story.
Yes.
Thanks, my dude. Go
Sweet.
follow us there.
Cool.
The link is in the chat. Give me
Link in description of the other channel.
Give me He's got us
Yes,
covered.
it should be in the other. It should be in the links.
Sub here
But-
for next week and beyond. And it's 5 steps ahead.
And
it was
beast.
kind of a brilliant idea to make him a mod.
Yeah, it was.
It was kind of a brilliant idea, but I'll be regretting that, when in a while. But it was a brilliant idea for today. Today it was a brilliant idea. Next week it might not be such a brilliant idea.
Yeah.
We'll just have to see. So, so yeah.
All right, guys. With that, we're gonna take off. We'll be back Wednesday. Until then, peace out.